Good Wednesday evening, beginning tonight in McFarland, where a high school teacher and a varsity basketball coach died suddenly at school on Monday morning. Now, not only is he being remembered by those in McFarland, but also the communities of Wasco and Delano tonight. 23 ABC's Brianna Willis shares more about who the teacher was and why he was so important for these communities.
Fernando Alaniz served as a teacher and a basketball coach for the McFarland community. And while he's only worked at the high school for nearly 2 years, the superintendent says he's been in education for even longer, and his sudden death is a huge loss for the community.
Quality. Fernando Alaniz was just a quality individual in every sense of the word, and that's where the tragedy or the loss is exacerbated by the fact that he was such a high caliber individual.
This is Fernando Alaniz. He was a career tech education teacher and a varsity basketball coach for McFarland High School, but he was also a family man. McFarland Unified School District Superintendent Aaron Resendez says he had the chance to meet with his loved ones during this difficult time.
I had an opportunity to meet with his wife and one of his children, and I can just tell that from the reaction, the relationship, the little that I know of the family, that what we saw in the classroom on the court was really just a reflection of what he was at home.
Fernando Alaniz died Monday morning at McFarland High School during his prep period class time.
The incident that occurred happened during a time where Fernando did not have a class. He was in his classroom that's adjacent to our counseling office. The counselors heard something that sounded just a little odd. They came over just to check in. They saw that something wasn't right and that Mr. Alaniz was in distress, and they jumped into action, notified the office, called 911.
But unfortunately, Alaniz died. Resendez says it was very unexpected and no one could have anticipated his sudden death. But the school district is now focused on remembering who he was.
Everyone knew Fernando Alaniz as just a great guy.
Resendez was able to work with Alaniz in the late 90s at Delano High School, and he says all of their mutual friends say he was a quality guy.
From then to now, anyone that I know of that had interaction with Fernando Alaniz will tell you the same thing, that he was a quality individual, someone who cared about his family, someone who cared about the community, someone who would go far out of his way to help his brother, his neighbor, someone that he knew, and even people he didn't know.
Even prior to his time at the high school, Alaniz served the greater Kern County community.
Before coming over to teach with us at McFarland High School, he worked for the Kern County Sheriff's Department in their IT area. Specifics, I'm not sure, but I know that he was a valuable member of their IT department there.
While Resendez says Alaniz's time at the school district was short, his impact was large.
People are definitely just coming to terms with losing Fernando, and it is definitely something that's going to be an impact, a loss that will take a long time to recover from.
The school district will continue to have guidance counselors available for not only the students, but also the staff to cope with the loss of Mr. Alaniz. In McFarland, Brianna Willis, 23 ABC News, connecting you.